CP24 Money.
Let's go live right now to the TMX Broadcast Center to Jeremy Miller, partner with LEAPJob. Good to see you, Jeremy.
You too, Melissa.
Well, Stats Canada are releasing some pretty positive employment figures for November. Let's talk about what they were first.
Sure. Well, we had gains of 79,000 jobs in November, and this was huge. And when you look at the gains, they were really widespread. They were across the country. They were both in the private sector and the public sector. And within that, 2/3 of those gains were those private sector jobs. So that was the service sector, educational services, and finance.
Really, really interesting. Now, you mentioned the private sector, so is the growth in that sector another sign, perhaps, of recovery?
Absolutely. This is one of the key indicators you want to see. The first one is in full-time jobs. November was the third consecutive month of full-time job gains. Now what we're seeing is gains in the private sector, which is another indication that we're moving away from stimulus-generated jobs to actual organizations growing and adding headcount to their businesses, so structural jobs.
Now, the employment number we saw today was for Canada. How is Ontario specifically doing?
Ontario led the charge as far as those gains went. We had 27,000 new jobs created in Ontario. Every province except for New Brunswick had a gain, but Ontario's unemployment rate didn't change. It's still at 9.3%. So gains, but still even.
Let's talk about next year. Where are you seeing the job market going in 2010?
Well, I'm excited for it. I can tell you anecdotally from a LEAPJobs perspective, we are seeing huge activity in the hiring market. Lots of employers are hiring and planning to bring people on in the new year. We've got these positive reports from November. So I don't buy into this idea of the jobless recovery. I see us continuing to grow and add jobs as a sign that this market is definitely going to recover in the new year.
Fantastic. Great news. Finally, we say, Jeremy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Melissa.
It is.